Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your Monday reading. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for being here. If it's your first time here, I do readings for the Pisces Collective. Yes, I do. I do it twice a day, 9:45 a.m., 9:45 p.m. I also have different ways you can support me. It's in the description box. I have gratitude journals. I have Patreon. I have affiliate links to all these cards that I use. So if that interests you, you can go ahead. But as always, being here, pressing that like button, giving a comment, subscribing is always the best form of really supporting me. I appreciate it so very much. So if you haven't seen Sunday's reading, which really talks about this week's energies, it's going to be a very energetically infused week, if you want to say that. From the new moon and Leo coming in, we have that fire energy, plus we're feeling a lot of our own emotional Knight of Cups type energy, you know, very impulsive, very like riding the wave of emotion with passion. So I'm going to put in the same thing that I said yesterday. If you're involved with people or you're close to people, or this week would be a good week to warn them that you're going to be feeling a little bit on the edge of right in there, you know. So you guys, some of you can utilize this. If you're in a loving relationship, you can most certainly utilize this. If you're just in difficult relationship, you can utilize it as in warning people, okay? So you might be feeling very, I feel power-induced, empowered, in charge of where you're going this week. You've decided what no longer suits you. You know what you want to do with it. And so I'm going to be helping you along this week with those energies as well. I'm hoping Spirit gives you some great advice as we go. So there you go. If you need a fix every day, it's very, very good. All right, so you have the root chakra and acceptance. Right away when this card came out, the pie jumped out at me. You finally getting a piece of your own pie, which is important, because I find that Pisces, and sometimes we don't take the piece of our own pie. We do a lot of work empathically for people, and that's why we either shut down or get full on involved, and people get sucked into our energy, and it's quite destructive. It can really be destructive, but especially for us Pisces. So I feel that you're finally getting a piece of your own pie. I feel that her hands and tight fists near her body, it came up to me as like holding your resolve of accepting yourself, really working on that base chakra. I feel even there's magic here. You see there's and I didn't read the meaning of these cards for people who like are hell-bent on the meaning, the specific meaning. I don't, with these cards, I never do always go by what I feel with them. So I see something coming out. I feel like because of the ethereal form in the background, I don't see any maliciousness. I see like spirit guides, angels, whoever that you're going with here, they're really trying to open your eyes to this. This is a journey that you've been long coming to, okay? So if you're not at this point yet in your base chakra having healed and realizing that you are worthy, and it's time to empower yourself to be worthy of getting your piece of the pie of your own life, this is an excellent week to begin that, okay? It's an excellent week to finally realize that things need to change. You need to change this, okay? I don't feel, for a lot of us that may be past this point, I feel that this is just a confirmation of that. Okay, this card is coming out as a confirmation to explain to you that, yes, Pisces, it is indeed your time to shine, okay? It's indeed your time to take the reins and do. We had the Chariot. I wanted to let you know that I didn't show you the bottom of the deck for Sunday yesterday, but you had the Chariot once, and then the bottom of the deck you had Chariot again. This only, I had already talked about it, but it's really you taking charge of your life. You had the King of Wands. That's taking the lead, okay? Doing things that you need to, okay? All right, so you have the card Afterglow, Land Gracefully, and you have Whale of a Time, okay? Your charge is to enlarge. Right, exactly. Okay? So When I saw the word afterglow, the first thing that came to mind was the fact that you are going to have, this is going to affect you for a long time. And I do believe I said that yesterday as well. What your actions are today, all the steps that you are taking, it's going to be with you for a very long time. You're going to feel the glow of this energy spike for a long time. In other words, I said it's the ripple effect, right? You're gonna drop that rock, and the ripples are gonna go, and they're gonna keep going and going in ways that you don't even realize. It's going to affect your life for years. So make it a really good one. It's the afterglow of course, I thought of lovemaking, okay? When you're with somebody and it's really is a really good moment in love, that defining moment where you think, I've invested, you know, mind, body, and soul in this person, and this afterglow of love is knowing that you have a future. So it's, yes, I'm using lovemaking as an example, but it's not just for that. It's that feeling. It's that afterglow. It's that moment of knowing that there is a lot more coming, okay? Whale of a time is, of course, Spirit reminding you that it is your job to live it to the maximum, okay? There's a lot of physical death that has been part of my life over the last couple of days, and I find it kind of odd that I've seen a lot of it, and I've been noticing how people react to it. And of course, people who are close to the deceased, I understand the pain, but even people who are not close to the deceased, the way the pain is manifesting itself is showing me that, oh my God, do we cause ourselves so much pain? We don't celebrate people's lives. We lament so badly. We grieve, is understandable, but there's so much more we could be doing. There's always statements such as, oh, you know, they never got the time to do this, and they never got the time to do that. And that's what's been coming in a lot for me. So I find that Spirit has been making me look at these things further to remind you that our journey here is not forever, not in the human form, okay? This journey that you're on right now in this body is going to end, okay? So you have to make the best of it, okay? Don't stay in a negative form. Don't wait to do things. You don't know how long you have, okay? Would you rather have a big party and a lot of fun and blue hair, which, by the way, I do have right now. I'm not going to show you, but I do have blue hair, okay? I'd rather have that as my picture at the funeral home website, an 80, hopefully, an 80-year-old lady with psychedelic blue hair like this, with beautiful rings that, by the way, my husband made this. I hope you like it. Yes, I did. I'm sorry, I'm going a little south here, but I did notice that Baba Jolie, if you guys listen to her, also has a green one, but it's more of a rectangular, and I did steal it from that. I did have a crystal, and I did have a ring, and I asked my husband if he could put them together, and he did, and look at this, Pisces. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so back to my story. I'd rather be the blue-haired 80-year-old with psychedelic rings, blue nail polish, and have lived completely my life than the polished pictures that I see that is not going to upset anybody, okay? I'd rather people have a visceral reaction to going, oh my God, look at this lady, than just, oh God, isn't that sad, okay? I want to live to the fullest. I want people, when they see my picture when I pass, to say, holy crap, I knew her and she was wild and she lived to the max. That is what I want you guys to feel. I want you that no matter what happens, whenever it happens, you will feel that your life is going to change. Yes, Spirit, I got your message. I will pick from this deck. I know I'm ranting a little bit, but it's not easy when you're dealing with a lot of people passing away, and you're hearing a lot about this. It's a very it's a zapping energy, okay? Okay, so you have just asked here. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. Absolutely. So these people that pass away, and your spirit, they're part now of your spirit team, okay? They're part of the other realm. They've, like, gone into your arsenal, okay? Every time a loved one passes on this side, I now see it as, oh, cool. I don't have to physically try to get in contact with these people. I have access to them all the time, okay? They're simply a vibration away now. And that is the way that you should be thinking about them as well, okay? And every spirit who has been in this form in a loving capacity, okay, who has been helpful and kind to you in this lifetime, who pass, become a help to you in the other realm, in this vibration, okay? They don't go away, and they're not assigned to just, you know, a specific person. You can call on them anytime you want, okay? From the moment they pass, you can start calling on them. You can start saying, oh, you're on the other side now, so I can, your energy and mine can meld even faster or better. I'm glad you're at peace. I'm so happy you're no longer in pain. This person who passed over the weekend was very much in pain. So I'm glad you're no longer feeling any pain. How free you must feel. How just, you know, energetically wonderful you must be to be home, to be back into a place where there is nothing like that anymore, where you can just be free flowing and just, you know, pure in energy, pure in form. And isn't it great, you know, that you've just gone home. Let's just call it home, the source. You know, back to one, and knowing you're one. Because like I said, as a human being here, we always feel that somehow we're separated. We're taught that from a very young age, and we're not. We're all part of the same. So, I know I've gone on a lot about this, but Spirit, there may be some of you right now who are feeling this. Yeah, the cards are attracted to the fire. Like I said, there's Leo energy, there's a lot of flame energy going on. I do apologize if I start going on a rant from this way to that way. I am also in this energy with you, Pisces. So I'll try to keep it as in the moment as I can. So, all right. Let's recap quickly. Spirit wants you to accept yourself. They're giving you that extra fire for that healing. They want you to, whatever you do this week, create an afterglow. Have a whale of a time. Remember that the people who are no longer with us are there to help guide us. You have a great support system. You have a great life to be had. Now's the time to have it, okay? It's time to have this life, right? It's time to have this beautiful, sunny experience, okay? Don't wallow too much in the pain of things anymore. It's time to move on, okay? Heal what needs to be healed and put the power in where you need it so that you can have, the rest of your life can be as illuminated and clarifying and as wonderful as it is supposed to be, okay? I do understand, Pisces, that sometimes you're going to have moments that just knock the wind right out of you. This is part of life. It's the contrast that we agreed to come and experience when we came here in our physical bodies. But it doesn't mean that it has to define your everyday. It doesn't mean we have to lose years of our time in this negative energy, okay? No. It means that we get waylaid for a moment and then we continue moving forward. So, so important for us, Pisces. So, so important. So this week is going to be maneuvering these intense emotions. Ooh, yeah. Should be fun. It should be fun, right? It's going to come in fast, okay? And I do feel that. I feel it within myself. I feel like it's trying to push through, okay? It's trying to push through. That's why I'm wearing, like, some some black stones and some clear stones, trying to kind of, you know, rein in the good and absorb the intense, okay? Because yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of... Well, can you feel it already? Okay. Yeah, but you know what? Look at these cards coming out, Pisces. They're so wonderful. You have the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. This is such a great opportunity, and they're coming in the Afterglow and the Whale of a Time. This is, they keep bringing in what you do right now. Like, realize, they want you to realize. They're telling me, act this week as if every action that you do is going to contribute to your well-being for the next 10 years, let's say, okay? They want you to walk in that power, okay? So every single action that you do this week, they want you to be aware or treat it as such that every action that you do is going to have vibrations that come back to you for the next 10 years, 20 years, whatever. It's going to be very long lasting and very important for you to pay attention to that this week, okay? Wow, that's pretty important. Actually, I think that would be good for everyday life, right? Not just this week. For me, I feel like it would be important for everyday, right? Okay? Something that's going to be reviewed. Right now they're showing me for some of you, this is going to be as important as when you do pass, when you do go back to source. You're going to be looking at this week or this period of time in your life as something to be reviewed by yourself, as something exceptional. Not to be judged, but to judge yourself and how good you did in this time, okay? Because there's no judgment, okay? Nobody stands there and points a finger at you saying you're wrong or right. You point your own finger. You send yourself here to experience these things, to learn these things. So it's time for you to come to do this at this point, okay? Like I said, treat it, run it in your head like you would a movie, okay? What if this moment in time, I'm going to see it in 10 years? What can I do? What would you tell yourself 10 years from now to do this week? Okay? Don't wait for that time of 10 years from now to go, well, if I had known 10 years ago, I would have told myself to do this. Don't do it then. Do it now. What would you do? Okay? What would you tell yourself this week to do? Every time something comes up, ask yourself that question, right? They want you to plan here. There's a lot of intense energy coming into this reading. Like, this is telling you, look ahead. Okay? He's planning for the future. He's got the world in his hand. Okay? This is a time to make the decisions that matter. This is what's coming in. Make the decisions that matter for you for a long, long time, okay? It's all in this Afterglow card that came out. Time to get your piece of the pie. Time to have fun. Know that you're supported. You have, like, people who have passed, people who, you know, don't be one of those people that people talk about and say, oh my God, you know, like, they didn't live enough, or they never had time for themselves, or they gave to everybody and never gave to themselves. And don't let people have these conversations about you when you pass, okay? Great exercise, you know, right now they're bringing forward. What would people say about you if you pass right now, Pisces? Do you like the story they're saying about you after you were gone? And if not, time to change that story. Now, do it today, okay? Let people know who you really are, okay? Yeah, I know some of you are going to get emotional to this, what I just said right now, but it is true, okay? If somebody had to write your eulogy, what do you think people would say about you right now? Yeah, wow. Okay, so this is getting me a little bit, but my emotions are going to be all over the place this week, Pisces, so that's just the way it's going to be. Okay. All right, we'll do one more, or a couple more, maybe one more, and then I'll save for the extended. I'm going to be careful with my energy this week. Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm going to be careful with my energy this week because it's going to be running at breakneck speeds. I feel this so intensely. I feel like you're going to be taken to the next level of speed. Even that maybe you're not ready for it, you're just going to go like, what the hell? But you are ready for it. You really are. You're just, it's scary when it kicks into gear. Okay. It takes you for a bit of, oof, what the heck's going on? Just trust yourself to know that things are okay. You need to start moving, and this is like telling you, right? And look right underneath the deck. You got the wheel of cycles. They're changing. It is time. It's time for you to change, Pisces. It's time for the changes to come in for you this week, okay? I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to do some meditation. I'm going to come back and finish this in the extended. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of meditation this week. I can tell. I can tell. My head's buzzing. My head's buzzing full of energy. My body's buzzing full of energy. So we're just going to take a deep breath, okay? And if you feel this way, just know, this is positive. Spin it back into a positive energy. Be the person who lived their life to the fullest, okay? Be that picture that when you're gone that people say, oh my God, yes, this guy, this girl, I knew them, they were awesome, okay? They lived to the fullest. Let them have stories about you in the positive. Let them remember you in a way that is, that celebrates the life that you lived, okay? Now's the time. This week is the time. This period of time. It could be this month. It could be in the next 6 month period. Whatever you're doing right now, Spirit is telling me that it's going to have an afterglow that hits you for the rest of your life. Okay? Do it now. This is all I hear. Do it now. It's time. Okay? Take care, Pisces. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. And I will see you later for an extended. Yeah, with all this energy. Take care. Bye.